Very sad, very mysterious. Two-time Oscar winner, 95-year-old Gene Hackman, his wife, one of his dogs, all found dead together. First, it was said no foul play. Weird. Well, that's changed. The deaths are now being investigated as suspicious. Facts. Betsy, the wife, found first in the New Mexico home, in the bathroom, lying on the floor. A prescription bottle on the counter, pills scattered around. Their German Shepherd, dead in a kennel, clothes in the closet near the wife. But two other dogs found alive. Hackman, found in the mudroom. Cops on the scene suspect he had fallen. Both of the bodies had started to decompose, indicating they'd been dead for a while. Door found partially open, no signs of forced entry, no signs of blunt force trauma, meaning someone came in and hit him. The fire department said no signs of carbon monoxide poisoning. That was my guess early on. Initial autopsies show no external injuries. Initial, what did they find on the inside? Toxicology, we don't know yet. Here is part of a 911 call that was made by a maintenance worker after he looked inside a window of the house and saw bodies on the floor.
I think we just found one deceased person inside the house. Damn.
Is the patient a male or a female?
A female and a male, probably. I don't know, sir. Just send somebody up here real quick.
Are they breathing?
I have no idea. I'm not inside the house. It's closed. It's locked. I can't go in. But I see them. She's laying down on the floor from the window.
Are they moving at all?
No, dude, they're not moving. Just send somebody up here really quick.
All right, so not that helpful, right? Because he didn't see what happened. Retired FBI agent Bobby Chacon, criminal defense attorney Mark Geragos. So let's start with what matters. What we need to know is what, the autopsy, the toxicology, of course. But Bobby, what is your list of questions?
Well, I want to know if there's any indication that anybody else was in the house. So the crime scene team did a search warrant and did a crime scene examination overnight through the house. So I want to know, if they found any other evidence that anyone else that shouldn't have been there was in that house. I also want to know, the approximate date of death so I can check any video cameras. That it's a gated community. Maybe they have cameras at the gate who came and went, who can be identified. I want to know their financial dealings. I want to look at their bank statements. I want to look at their computers. So I have a lot of questions about their personal lives, what was happening in their personal lives, talk to family members, talk to neighbors, and then wait and see from the forensic examination of the house what physical evidence at the crime scene matches up with the autopsy results and see if we can make anything from that.
Counselor, people are jumping at the prescription bottle as the fact. To me, the most interesting fact is that two of the dogs were still alive, so the whole ritualistic, we're all going together thing kind of goes out the window. What are you thinking?
Well, I was thinking that the headline the breaking news that I saw this morning when it said Gene Hackman, his wife, and dog all found dead, no foul play suspected, I said, that's not going to age well. And then I started thinking, given his age and a fall, and then she's in the bathroom, could it be a situation where he fell, she had coincidentally had some kind of a medical emergency, and the one dog you mentioned was a kennel, and you just had this kind of critical mass of weird things that happened all at the same time and nobody there to kind of attend to them. I don't know. It is weird, and I agree with you. The toxicology will be interesting. I think it's going to be more interesting to see what her cause of death is. I think when you're at 95, you could go at any minute.
So the idea, Bobby, that something happens to him, she freaks out and winds up taking too many pills or has a major medical event, and then the dog dies because it's in the kennel and it was just too long and too hot. Okay, but why wouldn't she have ever tried to help him or get help for him?
Yeah, that's a question. I think Mark hits it, with that. I mean, look, when you live with somebody who's 95 years old, if they die, it shouldn't be that much of a shock to you. I mean, even if they are apparently healthy, they're 95 years old. I mean, you have to, we all die sometime, right? And so he's already outlived the natural age of an American male. So, I mean, when you live with somebody that age, you know, she's significantly younger than him, I would find it hard to believe that it would be that much of a surprise. Now, you could be shocked and saddened, and you'd have grief, of course, but to be shocked enough to take your own life when you're living with somebody 95, that I kind of bump on that a little bit.
Hey, thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget, click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.